You guys scared me. He almost got shot. You gotta be careful, you can't just sneak in here unannounced. Hey guys, what's going on? Brendan Miller here, back with another episode of the Lure Challenge. You guys have been requesting another episode, and I finally got around to making another episode, so yay. And in this episode of the Lure Challenge, we are going to be trying to catch a fish with not a dart gun, but a Nerf dart. Let's get started. Just a quick disclaimer, this video by no means is sponsored by Nerf or Nerf darts or anything that has to do with Nerf or darts or Nerf guns or guns in general. Now the dart I have chosen to try and fish with today is this one right here. This is the Zombie Strike Nerf bullets off their Zombie Strike series of guns. Now there was no special reason why I chose this, it was just laying around my house and I was too lazy to go outside and buy new ones, so I figured this one will work just fine. I mean, it's chartreuse, it's green. Fish love chartreuse, right? Upon further inspection, the dart has a very, very simple design. Basically a cylindrical tube with a rubber tip at the front that is primarily composed of foam. And this will present somewhat of a challenge when it comes to making a lure because I will not be fishing topwater. I don't know if you guys looked outside lately, but it is fairly chilly out there and most of the fish are not interested in feeding on the surface, so I have to create some sort of subsurface lure with this. And the fact that it's made of foam means it's fairly buoyant, so it's going to want to float. With that being said, I also don't want to tear this dart apart and try and make a whole different lure. I want to keep the dart as intact as I can. So that is why I'm not really going to do a whole lot with this thing. We're basically just going to take it out, put some hooks in it, rig it a couple different ways, and see if we can get fish to bite it. By the way, we are fishing an actual lake today, so all you people that give me flack about fishing ponds, this one's for you. Alright guys, I am out here at the lake and we are going to be trying to catch some fish with a Nerf bullet. Now the kind of fish I am targeting are crappie because this time of the year the crappie are all concentrated, I almost fell, in groups. Right behind me is a culvert, a causeway, whatever you call it. It's a deep spot in the lake and usually these fish stack up here. I was just throwing a regular curly tail jig and I just caught a crappie, so I know the crappie are in here. Let's see if they'll bite a Nerf bullet. Alright guys, my first rig is just going to be the Nerf bullet with a jig head. This Nerf dart is so buoyant I had to put a fairly large jig head on there to be able to get this thing to sink. I highly doubt, honestly, a crappie's going to hit something that big. But we'll start off with this. If we need to trim it down, we will. Let's see what happens. Alright guys, so what I was afraid of happened. The dart is just way too buoyant for this jig head. The jig head can't pull it under the water. So I'm going to trim this up a little bit and see if I can take some of this foam off and hopefully get this thing to sink, and then maybe we'll be able to catch a fish. Alright guys, so I trimmed this down so it's a lot smaller size. It actually kind of looks sort of like a little jig. I just tapered the tail down. Hopefully this will sink and we'll be able to get this thing down there to those fish. Come on guys, no way, no way. Dude, it worked, it worked, it worked, it worked. Oh my goodness, guys. I cannot believe it. Look at it, look at it. Right there, guys, as you can see, a little wiper. He smoked a stinking Nerf bullet on a jig head, guys. It's stinking awesome. I did not think that was gonna work, but it did. Whew. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's keep going. Come on. Oh, it was a big fish, guys. That was a big fish. Here's another one. Got another one. Not a big one. Another little guy, guys. There you go, guys. Another fish on the Nerf bullet. Another little tiny wiper. Tiny, tiny fish. Hopefully there's some big, 2-3 pounders around here, or even 5 pounders. They fight a lot harder, but there's another little fish for you guys. This bait's killing it. There we go. It's a better one. There we go. Better fish. It's the biggest one of the day so far. Not very big by wiper standards, but I'll take him. I will take him. Hold still, bro. There you go, guys. Another beautiful hybrid white bass on this little thing. This is ridiculous. Like, it's hard to believe that this little Nerf bullet is catching these fish, but apparently it looks like something that they'd want to eat, and they're eating it. And I'll take that. Crazy, but cool. I will say, guys, I did not have high hopes for this at all. You know, I thought maybe under the right circumstances that this would be effective. The fact that this is chartreuse, I think it helps. There we go. Another one. Another guy. It's another one for you right there. When you want to set up your GoPro but don't have an actual GoPro mount, you find an old pop can, stick it in there, it works. So guys, as you can see, this is the action of the jig, and it's fairly stiff actually, but I guess, you know, under the right circumstances, this could look sort of like a minnow or some other little creature down there. I think the fact that it's chartreuse is definitely helping it get more bites. But yeah, it's crazy that the fish are biting this thing. And guys, there you have it. I was very, very surprised at how this video turned out. I was able to catch some fish with a Nerf dart, which is very, very surprising indeed. Honestly, when I started fishing and I saw how much this thing floated, I was very, very skeptical as whether I'll be able to catch a fish. But I indeed was able to catch a fish, and that is stinking awesome. Very, very fun video to make. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see more lure challenge videos, let me know in the comments below what I should try to make a lure out of next. And if you want to support the channel, you can check out my line of t-shirts right here, and also subscribe to be notified when I upload future videos. Also, if you want to check out my last video right here, you're welcome to do so by clicking it. Thank you guys for watching this video, and as always, stay hooked. I'll see you later.